Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Purpose Me, the YouTube series. We're here doing interviews. I'm here interviewing Mr. Eric Stafford.
How y'all doing?
So we're here interviewing today. You have a 7-year-old, 8-year-old child.
Yes, 8-year-old son.
And like many parents, it had a very interesting year last year when the schools closed down and the kids were forced to do the learning virtually. So we're here interviewing your story on that. So what was the virtual learning like, first of all, for your son?
Well, for him, it was different. Staying at home, thinking you could do whatever you want. It was like, oh, I'm on the computer all day. Like, nah, buddy, you're gonna learn all day as if you were going to school. But I did think it was challenging for him to just be stationed in front of a monitor or a laptop the whole time.
Okay.
Kids work better with interaction, and being taught through a screen isn't the best way to learn anything.
Yeah.
Even when we being college students, sometimes just online courses, you still gotta have some type of interaction.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it was the best for him, but he had to get through it. You know? And we as parents had to help him through it because that's the only option we had with the virus that was going on.
It was very rough. I felt a lot for the kids.
Yeah.
Because I know some kids, they need that, like you said, the interaction.
Yeah.
It's more than just going to school and learning. It's that interaction with the teachers, with the classmates. So that when they had to close schools and do that virtual learning, I know it was very tough.
Yeah.
How was it for you?
It was difficult for me. I don't like to use the word difficult. It was a challenge for me because it took away a lot from them being sociable. And that's how you grow in life. Interactions, meeting, that's how you learn how to deal with people. Playing sports, making friends, anything. So to negate that and take that away, confine the child to being in the house all day, trying to learn, it drives them crazy and up a wall.
Yeah.
So it forces a lot of pressure on the parents because we're still trying to work to make ends meet and still trying to make sure they have the best education that we can provide for them.
Yeah.
But it's hard trying to do that under the same roof when you're focusing on what you're supposed to do and get paid for, and you're trying to make sure they're still getting the best education.
Okay.
So it was a challenge, because it takes you away from your job just to make sure they stay focused. You're in meetings and you hear, oh, Dad, I got a break. Can I get a snack? It's like, yo, I'm on a meeting. They're like, oh, no, it's fine. I'm like, ah.
Yeah. So you're online trying to handle your job.
Trying to handle business. Right. And then he comes down like, Dad, I'm on a break. No shirt on. Like, yo, dude, you're killing me right now.
Wow. So yeah, it was very interesting because a lot of times, when they're sitting in front of a computer at home, that mentality that I'm in school is gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
So
they're
just
surrounded
like,
by everything: TV, video games, food. Surrounded by everything. Being in school, it's a level of discipline as well.
Yeah.
Because you're in a classroom or you're in a gymnasium. Like you're somewhere. You're not in a lunchroom all day. You're not in front of a TV all day. You're not in front of a computer all day. So it's a lot different. It's definitely a lot different.
Did he kind of fall behind a little bit or anything in whatever time period where?
In the beginning, yeah.
Okay.
But I had to readjust his focus.
Okay.
And make him understand. See, I'm more of a visual, hands-on.
Okay.
He's the same way. You
Okay.
can't just talk to him. So him learning through a screen doesn't always work.
Okay.
So I had to take the extra time out when I probably didn't want to or didn't have the energy to do so. I still had to pull it out and help him understand his work.
Okay.
Have him see the difference in, because the way that they teach now isn't the same way they taught me growing up or they taught you. So now we as parents have to learn how to teach what they're teaching now. And it's like, this math you got, I know it, but I learned it differently. And I try to teach him my way and it doesn't work because they're teaching them a whole different way.
Okay.
So now I got to learn the way that the teachers are teaching now, just so he can understand it. The way that I think I understand it, he won't understand.
Okay.
So
So what are some of the creative ways that you came up with to help him with the virtual learning? Because now he's at home, he's in front of the computer, he's not really getting that hands-on that he really needs. So what are some of the ways that you came up with to help him stay engaged?
So as an old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Kept it old school. Flashcards, writing things down over and over again,
Okay.
you know, memorizing, working on math problems, the simple math problems, one way, then doing it backwards so he can understand that you're going to get the same answer, but you can switch the numbers around.
Okay.
You know, just
Okay.
just to teach him something different.
Okay.
You know, and that worked for him, but that was easier for me to teach him. You know, now I still had to teach him the way the teachers taught, just so he can know when they ask you, this is how you answer to them. But when you're working at home individually, this is a faster way for you to get the answer. This is a way that's more simplified. You know, it was, I'm not gonna lie to you, and he's going to the 3rd grade. That 2nd grade math isn't the same 2nd grade math.
Yeah.
I'm scratching my head like, yo, division? Like this ain't the regular division. But you know, just talking to him, because these kids know, but they don't understand. So when they tell you, it's like, what are you talking about? That's not how you do it. Listen to me. And he's like, no, Dad, I can't do it that way. I have to do this, this, this. It's like, all right, you know, I get it. I understand now. But you know, sometimes it's okay to listen to the child, understand the child, just to get on the same page, not just to shut them off, because the way I learned isn't the way he learned. But the way I can teach him is something that I learned from. You know, so it worked out.
So his whole attitude towards the virtual learning in the beginning was just kind of like, do I have to, or would you say, or was it more so
well,
like...
he understood that he had to because the schools were closed. That's where he was more upset about. I can't go to my new school because he was enrolled in a new school.
Oh, he was in new school
Right.
prior to
I
that.
can't
Okay.
enroll. I can't go to my new school. I can't meet my teachers, my classmates, and no. It's bad outside right now. You know, we're staying, and Daddy can't go to the office no more. I have to stay home with you. So you know, when he got to understand that, it's like, well, is this forever? I hope not. I hope you go back to school. You know, because it's a lot with them, just like it was a lot for us. I couldn't wait to go to school sometimes. You know, even though you got the one time out the week, like, I don't feel good. Mom, I'm sick. I want to stay home. Just so you don't do nothing. But I still couldn't wait to go to school. Wait to see my friends, eat free lunches and all that. You know, and then for that to be, you know, that option to be completely taken away, it's nothing like that, you know.
What was his attitude towards it after a while, you would say?
He didn't like it.
He didn't like it. So,
No,
but he did the work and going down.
But you could tell because he did the work. He passed and things like that. But the attitudes grew. Dad, I'm just tired of being on the computer. You know, sometimes I'm working, not paying attention, and he'll have his computer up and he'll be falling asleep. Now I gotta, yo, son, you in class? Wake up, stand up. You know, do something. You know, but it's hard for me to monitor you when I'm still trying to work. I'm still in meetings and conducting business and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm glad that things are different now, where going forward they can go back to the schools and stuff like that. But this last year was different.
Wow.
It was a test. It was challenging, you know, because a lot of people, their jobs were at risk. They didn't know if they were going to keep the companies open.
Yeah.
You know, I was laid off during COVID. You know, then I got back into the business. So it was different, you know.
Well, so congratulations to your son and congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you.
Because it kind of felt like you graduated.
Yeah, definitely,
You know?
definitely.
It was like many parents last year, you had to wear multiple hats.
Yes,
You know, be a parent, be a counselor.
Yes.
Be a teacher.
Yes,
You know, you
yes.
had to play multiple roles.
Yeah.
And you was able to do it. And this is why we do this broadcast, to highlight, you know, people's phenomenal achievements.
Yeah, I felt like I was Joe Clark. Felt like I was Mr. Cooper. Felt like, you know, you wearing all these hats and you like, oh my gosh, like, is this what they really went through?
Yeah.
Then it kind of you kind of reflect on your life, like, yo, I know I wasn't an angel in school, but was I this bad before? Like, was I like, you know, like, can I call up the people like, listen, I want to apologize for the things that I've done
You want to
before.
apologize to all your past
Yeah, like, gosh.
Well, So would you say is the most valuable lesson you learned during the pandemic?
The most valuable lesson I learned during the pandemic, outside of like me teaching, just the whole lesson?
Yeah, just the whole lesson.
Man, life is short. Love and forgive while you can. Life is too short. You know, we never get a chance to say I'm sorry. So it's always to love and forgive while you can. You know, those that may hurt you or those that you may hurt, apologize. It's the biggest thing you can do. Apologize.
Yeah, it's just too short to
too
hold
short.
on to a grudge. Yeah.
Yeah. You're here today and going tomorrow, but you never got a chance to say I'm sorry. That hurts you. You know?
Yeah. So if you can look at the camera and give one word of encouragement to a particular person or group of people, first of all, who would that person or group of people be?
Everybody.
Everybody.
I don't want to single anyone out.
Okay.
Or you know, put anybody above everybody.
And what would you say?
Love each other while you can. That's all I have to say. Love is an action word, so you might feel it, but when you show it, it's very much appreciated. And it doesn't have to be monetary. It doesn't have to be food. It can be anything. Acts of kindness, just words of affirmation. You know, love. I love you. Have a good day. I appreciate you. Thank you. Anything. Just love on everybody.
That's great.
Thank
you so much, Mr. Eric Stafford.
Thank you for
joining
having
me,
me.
doing this interview with me, and congratulations on you again on your accomplishments and everything, and your son's accomplishments. So thank you, and thank you so much for watching this edition of Purpose Made, a YouTube series with the interviews. I'm Seth Andre Robinson. See you next time. Oh, hey everybody. Thank you so much for watching the Purpose Me interviews. If you or someone you know has an amazing story to tell and you would like to share it with us, feel free to contact me at readysetpurpose@gmail.com. Again, the email is readysetpurpose@gmail.com. Thank you so much for watching these interviews, and God bless.